begins.
Hey guys, welcome to the RORR ECEA Hare Scramble in Tamaqua, Pennsylvania. My name is Ryder Sigety, and I'm a Yamaha off-road factory support off-road racer. I said that twice, but I'm also here with my dad, Mike Sigety. Dad, say hello.
Not the boss of me. Okay, I'll say hello. Hi, I'm Ryder's dad, and my name is really Mike, but everybody's been calling me Ryder's dad. As a matter of fact, today someone cheered me on and said, "Hey, go Ryder's dad!"
You see there, I started to go the wrong way a little bit because I remember in years past racing this race, we usually go to the left, and this time we didn't, so I started to make the left, but now I'm back going straight again.
Yeah, years ago when you were on like a 50 and 65, you guys used to go left. It's been a little while since we came back to ECA, and it was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun.
So, oh my God, so much to talk about today. And by the way, happy belated Father's Day to all you fathers. So, you may have noticed Ryder hasn't put out a video in a while, and that's because on May 14th, which is almost exactly a month ago today, Ryder had a bad crash at the Unadilla J Day. About 2.5 minutes into the race, he hit a really big tree at speed. He didn't see a rock, and it bounced him off the trail, and he fractured his hip. And if it was me, I'd be out for a half a season, if not more, but this kid is healing so quick. He actually raced last weekend also, and we have 2 videos that he's finishing from that. He did the ECEA Ridge Sprint Enduro and the D6 Hare Scramble, and he didn't do as well as he would have liked, so this weekend he was hoping to get a little better results, which he definitely did. In this race, he got the youth overall, and he also did the main event for the first time, in which that video is definitely going to be really exciting because there's a lot more people in the video. And that he did well too, but what crazy stuff happened to that. Wait till you see that video. At the actual best time it could ever happen, his bib popped out of his wheel, and there was enough time for him to actually change the wheel, pull the bib out, thanks very much to Alan Zachariah, get back on the course and still win the race. But you got to see what happened. The video is going to be amazing, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, back to this race. Ryder actually did have a crash in this race, which at first I was really upset about. I'm like, hey man, you got to turn it down a little bit. And speak of that, in the beginning of this video, it looks so fast to me. Maybe I'm just a nervous parent, but I'm like, did you turn the speed up? Like, I really was concerned that he turned the speed up, but he's never done that before, and he definitely didn't do it this time either. And I said, well, maybe you don't have your stabilization on, but no, it's just the way it looks. So anyway, I'm not happy about him or anyone crashing, but there's just so many rocks and roots. It always looks so smooth in the trail that I think everybody eventually hits the ground here at this place at least once. And if you don't, you're probably not winning your class, unless you're an old man class like me.
Leading up to this race, multiple times I've been here. My dad's been racing this event for 30 years almost, and it's never been as good conditions as this for me to say. And before we went to the race, someone posted on Facebook a picture of the start, and it was all like a lake. It was so flooded, so I thought it was really gonna be bad, but it wasn't bad at all. The conditions were great. It wasn't really dusty at all, and it was just like perfect. Make sure you guys keep watching because I know nothing. Ooh, that was a cool jump. Nothing too exciting has happened yet. There's some really cool crashes coming up and some close calls, so you want to keep watching.
So I know everyone says this, but it really would mean a lot to Ryder if you would like the video and subscribe to his channel. And if you want to leave a comment too, that would be great. If you have any suggestions on what to do more of, less of, or how your racing's going, we'd love to hear from you. So it's really easy to do. You don't get spammed or anything like that. Just choose that little like button and that little subscribe button.
Did you guys see that jump right there? That was pretty cool, right? So it was cool. Sorry. It was cool to come back to my home series that I haven't really been to in a long time, and there was so many people there that knew who I was. It was really cool. I felt like a superhero or something.
So this club that puts on this event, it's like all a volunteer series, unlike many of the other series that are promoter series. They put on 2 or 3 events. I don't know if it's 3 this year, but basically they do Tough Like RORR, which is extremely hard enduro, a tough enduro, hard enduro rather, and then they do this hare scramble, and they also do a dual sport in the same month. Imagine how hard this club has to work to put on 3 events in 1 month. This year, I don't know if they're doing a dual sport. I don't think there aren't, but that's a lot of volunteer time. They work really hard. Also, just in case you weren't aware of this is all coal trails. Like everything you touch, every rock in your hand, everywhere you sit, it is just filled with black dirt. It's crazy, everything.
So coming up, you're gonna see me get like pretty close to a tree. Yeah, you see how close I was? And then right after it, I get pretty sketchy there. And first lap, I was still like a little bit early in the morning. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I was definitely really scared and tense coming up before this. But I knew I was gonna ride a little bit more calm after that.
So we're really happy with Ryder's suspension, but his main series is the GNCC series, which is way more open and way faster than this. And we have basically our suspension set up really stiff. I remember when Ryder first started riding his YZ85, I couldn't even ride it without bottoming it out in a small, like 8-inch jump in the driveway. Oh, this is cool. Almost.
I thought that the track went straight there because I don't know, I hadn't looked at that part of the track, and I was like, oh, this looks like a cool jump. It was not supposed to be a jump, in fact. It was a turn, so I went a little too far outside. Right here, I do a pretty cool jump, then I'm going down the straightaway, and boom, I hit a tree. I hit a tree pretty hard, actually. And you see there's some damage done to the tree, too. I hit a root, and it kicked my front tire to the left, and then, well, it was just downwards all from there. But I get back on the bike, and everything's pretty much fine, but my jersey is all messed up. For some reason, or somehow, my it got like caught under my chest protector, and it was like stretching everything out really weird. So you see me here trying to fix it, and you'll see me a lot in the near future, taking my hands off the handlebars, just trying to fix the jersey, because it's really annoying. At one point, I was like, okay, I'll just deal with it. And then like 5 minutes later, I went back to like trying to fix it again, because it just wasn't comfortable at all to ride like that.
So as I mentioned, Ryder won this race. Second went to Keith Tepper, third to Cameron Popak, fourth to Carter Zavinsky, and fifth to Dominic Griffith.
Yeah, I heard Dominic actually had a pretty bad crash one lap. I mean, I didn't see the crash, but I saw the aftermath. He had a bad scratch on his arm.
So ECEA doesn't race the 65s with the 85s. They break their day up into 3 races, 50s, 65s, and then 85, 105. And in this race, there was, looks like 66 people.
Also wanted to give a shout out to Noah there for taking a video of me, and pretty much anyone who was taking a video of me, because I had a lot of people who were getting vid. Here, you see one last time I take a tear off, and then I'm playing with the jersey, and I finally figure out what was wrong, because I couldn't figure out why my jersey was so like messed up. But then I figured it out and I fixed it. There you saw more people cheering me on. I think that was Noah again and Zach Huff, but I'm not sure. And then in a little bit you're gonna see someone named Ryder Doka cheering me on. And it was definitely just so fun being at a home series where all these people knew who I was and they were all cheering me on. It felt like majority of the people I passed were cheering for me. Coming up this hill, I hit like a little jump, and I was in too high of a gear, so I kind of bogged it a little bit. But you see Ryder Doka there cheering me on, and a couple of his friends. I don't know who they were. And we're pretty much done with the track now, just a little bit more. But stay watching, because there's like this really weird tree. It wasn't there the lap before, and then it just fell in the trail while the race was happening, which was really weird. I've never had that happen before. But some of our competitors, Cameron Popak, he actually hit the tree going almost like full speed, and it completely screwed him up. But it was definitely scary because I didn't know it was there.
It's amazing how many arrows this club puts up. And I've heard of situations where people come the night before and take down the arrows, but they won't get away with that at the hare scramble, mostly at their enduro.
Yeah, so right here I'm going down, or no, I guess this is the next straightaway. I was going on this straightaway, and you see I have to turn to the right, because there's this tree that's just completely blocking the trail. And it's a pretty big tree, but like, not big enough that you could go over it. I don't know.
Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. We're coming to the end of the video, but definitely stay tuned for the main event video. And we also have, again, a ECEA Sprint Enduro video, a D6 Hare Scramble video. Oh, there's Enzo. That kid is so cool. Love him. And we're going to have the snowshoe video from this weekend. So definitely some good stuff coming out. Thanks a lot, everyone. Appreciate. Please like, subscribe, and comment.
All right, guys. See ya. Have a good. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.